Starting in child's pose with the knees squeezing together, the hips planted down on the heels. Pull the ribs in, slide the arms forward. The palms press down, the armpits round under. You can rest your forehead on the ground or onto a block or a pillow if you've got one. The fronts of the ribs pull up into the belly. You create space through the backs of the ribs and shoulders with your in-breath. Drawing the belly button into the spine, empty with your out-breath. Notice how you feel in this child's pose as you arrive, ready to begin your practice. How do you feel physically, mentally, and emotionally? If there's anything you can let go of right now, even before we start to move, release whatever doesn't serve you as you exhale empty. As you inhale, lift the shoulders, place them over the wrists. Exhale as the knees press down under the hips. Breath in, length from crown to tail. Breath out, tailbone curls under, ribs pull in and the spine rounds. We arch the back. Send the heart forward of the shoulders. Inhale, the throat opens in cow. Exhale, the tailbone under, back to cat. Use the full breath to feed the movement from the hips to the very tip of the crown. How big can you make your shape as you exhale back to cat? And inhale through to cow. Once you've emptied your exhale in cat, draw through to a long, flat back. Full breath in. Tuck the toes, lift to down dog. Breath out. Inhale, press through the hands, active through the shoulders. Exhale, the inner thighs spiral back and away. Inhale, we lift high to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend one knee, other heel presses down. Switch sides with your in-breath. Switch back with your out-breath. Notice the calves and the hamstrings as they lengthen, slowly walking out the dog. Inhaling high, back onto the balls of the feet. Exhaling as we round the heels down to the ground. Breath in as the tailbone reaches up. Breath out as the ribs curl back into the spine. Look to the hands. Walk up to the top of the mat. Take a hold of the elbows and ragdoll out. Use the weight of your skull to create length in the vertebrae. Get floppy and loose. And with your next exhale, the hands melt down to the ground. Breath in as we slowly roll up to stand. Breath out as the shoulders roll back and down. Inhale, the hands reach up for the heavens. Exhale, the ribs pull in, the tailbone under. Breath in through the arches as the knees squeeze up to the hips. Breath out as the toes and the heels press down to earth. Full inhale, leg from hip to fingertip. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bow down to the ground. Halfway lift, long spine, inhale. The rib cage closes, empty the exhale. Lengthen the ears away, breath in. Bend the knees, palms press down, breath out. Step back to high plank, inhale. Lower knees, chest, chin, elbows in, exhale. Heart presses forward, shoulders roll back, breath in. Tucking the toes, downward dog, breath out. Using your Ujjayi breath here, the noisy breath, the backs of the airways gently constricted. Just observing the changes as they happen through your practice. Empty the exhale, look to the hands, step up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, bow forward. Inhale, the hands reach all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, straight back down. Halfway lift, breath in. Kneeling plank, breath out. Heart open, shoulders back, inhale. Tuck toes, down dog, exhale. Pressing through the hands. Emptying the belly. Empty the exhale. And look to the hands. Step or float feet together at the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Bow forward and empty. Chair pose as you inhale. Ribs in, hips low. Exhale. Length from hip to fingertip. Breath in. Chin in, weight to the heels. Breath out. Curl the toes up to your nose. Inhale. Hinge from the hips, bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Left foot back, 45 degrees, breath out. Warrior one, hands up, inhale. The rib cage closes under, exhale. Left hip drives up to the fingers, breath in. Open to warrior two, breath out. Stack the shoulders over the hips, inhale. Tailbone under, ribcage back, exhale. Gaze strong over the middle finger on the right hand. The jaw is soft, shoulders melting. Flip the palm. Inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale the hands back to the mat. Step forward, lift halfway, inhale. Right foot back, 45, exhale. The hands reach up, breath in, warrior one. Pull the ribs back and down, breath out. Right rib curls up to the fingers, inhale. Press back, outer edge of the left foot, exhale, empty. Lengthen from the hips to the fingertips. Open to warrior two, empty, exhale. Long reach, breath in. Deep lunge, breath out. Shoulders over hips. Tailbone tucked under. Flip the palm, reverse, inhale. Hands float back to the mat, exhale. Inhale to high plank, breath in. Exhale, low plank, breath out. Inhale the heart forward, the shoulders back, option to lower the knees. Tuck the toes, press back, downward dog.